Great to have you tuning in, and let's begin. Let's start what we always do. Alignment, closing your eyes, and breathing. You take your time. You make that subtle effort to be aware, to be here. Feeling that shift, that softening around the edges. Noticing those breaths as they move in and move out. You don't need to correct anything. You're not observing it to monitor it, to check if it's right or wrong. Instead, you're just noticing. Taking the time to notice that subtle sensations that arise within the body. Those sensations we most often overlook because there's more important things in other parts of our day for us to pay attention to. But here as we settle into the practice, as we lie back, we close our eyes. We become the priority. Not that to-do list, not those other obligations. But for this time, in this context, it's all about you. So you feel you. You feel the floor against your back. You feel the air around you. The breath moving in and moving out of you. Just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. Then your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. A sense of movement, swaying the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from your tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice smooth rhythm back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. The eyes closed. Palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broad across the collarbone. And exhale as you press back, down dog. You settle. You can pedal the feet, roll the shoulders. Sway from side to side. Inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale all the way back up, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pressing back. Down dog. And now you notice the sense of the body as it moves. You notice that sense of warming up. Muscle groups stretching, other muscle groups strengthening as it stabilizes. Inhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, right foot forward, folding forward. And inhale all the way back. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg reaches back. Left leg back. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Nice firm pressure with those palms. Sending the hips back and up. And you feel that line from your waistline all the way down to your wrist. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg. Left. And exhale. Inhale, up dog, nice and broad. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, reaching for the ceiling. And exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back, right leg back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, reach. And exhale, hands to your heart. You relax the arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Nice and steady, nice and balanced. Now with the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms chop. Setting your hips as low as you like. But feel that lift and length of the upper body. That reaching of the arms. Triceps wrap in slightly. The tailbone draws down to help anchor those hips. And then exhale as you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. The torso folds over the legs. Your weight drifts forward so the tailbone's tilting up. Nice long line through the backs of the thighs. Nice and heavy through the crown of the head. Then inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Left knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink down and forward as the arms reach up and back. A nice long crescent curve. Working its way up through the front of that right thigh. The front of the left thigh. All the way up through the arms. Then on exhale, hands to the floor. As you shift your hips back, straightening out that right leg. The right toes peel up. Half Hanumanasana. You start to fold forward over that right leg. The hands are comfortable on the floor. You can walk them forward so that you start to reach through those fingertips. Lengthening out the sides of your rib cage, just as you're working that deep hamstring stretch. And then inhale, you lift up halfway. As you start to walk over to the left edge of the mat, setting up for a gate post. The left heel sweeps back behind you. That right leg stays straight, right toes still point to the ceiling. That left arm reaches up, and you take it over the top. Now isolating that lateral stretch, that lateral flexion of the spine, as you try and reach that left hand away from your left waistline. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to the floor as you walk yourself to the top edge of the mat, and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg, and exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Right knee down, toes uncurl. Hips sink as the arms reach. And you breathe into that front line of the torso. You're working that bend of the spine, but it's also about that length, that moving up and over. More so than just hinging at the low back. Then exhale, hands to the floor. The hips shift back, that left leg straightens out. Left toes peel up off the mat as you fold forward. Half Hanumanasana. Inhale halfway. Walking yourself over to the right edge of the mat. The right heel sweeps out. Left toes continue to point up. Right arm reaches up. And you take it over top. As you reach longer with that top arm, notice if you start to turn towards the floor, and if so, roll back. Feels like there's a slight twist happening. It's just helping to keep that right shoulder, that right side back, so that you're able to isolate that stretch to the right lateral line. And with an inhale, you rise back up. Exhale, hands to the floor as you make your way around to the top edge. Then you step back. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. Now from here, we're going to glue those palms to the floor. The hands don't move. All you do on your next inhale is push into that right foot, trying to straighten the right knee. And on exhale, you bend the knee. Release the hips, sinking them back down. Then inhale, trying to lift those hips as high up as you can, pushing into that right foot. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhale, bend. Keeping those palms flat. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, bend. Inhale, length. Exhale, bend. This time we're going to hold it so that left heel spins in. Both feet are flat, and now that right leg straightens out again. If to get that right leg to straighten out means your hands need to lift up to your foot or your shin, you let your hands go wherever's comfortable. You want both feet flat, both legs long, as you fold over that right thigh. Pyramid pose. And with your next exhale, you'll bend back into that right knee. Peel that left heel. Then inhale as you rise up high lunge. And you settle in. Nice long line from thigh to thigh. Tailbone drawing down so the hips scoop forward. The low back lengthens and the torso lifts straight up. And staying firm with that stance, palms together, thumbs to your heart, as you fold and twist to the right. Revolve side angle. You can broaden, you can bind. That nice strong stance allows for that deep rotation here. That opening up of the body. And with an inhale, you come back to center high lunge. You set it up. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale the left leg. And exhale, step in the foot forward. Low lunge. And then again, we glue those palms to the floor. They stay still, they stay gripped as we push into that left foot, trying to straighten that left knee. Exhale, bend the knee, release the tension. Inhale, extending. Exhale, bend. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthening out. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Then holding it, that right heel spins in. That left leg straightens out. And you fold forward for pyramid. Keep pressing down and out through both feet. Long, strong stance with your legs as you fold the torso out over that left thigh. And then exhale, bending back into that front knee. Right heel peels, and you rise up high lunge. You're firm with that right heel, pressing back, balancing your way front to back. You feel steady, you feel grounded, then palms together, thumbs to your heart, as you fold and twist over to left. Revolve side angle. Try and feel, try and notice if that right thigh, right hip start to droop towards the floor, and if so, press back through that right heel. Keep that leg active and engaged, pushing back. Then inhale back to center, high lunge. And on exhale, hands to the floor as you find your way to down dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step that foot forward outside of your right hand, setting up the lizard. You're going to keep that left knee lifted, left leg active as the torso starts to fold forward. One forearm, maybe two, touch down. As you drape the upper body towards the floor just inside that left leg. Inside that right leg. And inhale as you rise up to straight arms. You'll stay low as you walk yourself over to the left edge of the mat, turning those right toes in. The left heel spins in. Both feet are parallel to the short ends of the mat, and you fold forward between your legs. The hands can walk back as you fold deeper. The tailbone's tilting up. The outer edges of your feet are firmly pushing down. Inhale halfway. Then keeping your legs exactly as they are, feet parallel, knees straight. You're going to walk your hands towards the top edge of your mat, to the outer edge of that right foot. Trying to reach out past it. Reaching that left hand away from the left hip. And sweeping back to center, you take a breath. And on exhale this time, you turn your feet as you walk your hands to the top edge of the mat, framing that right foot and stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the left foot forward outside, that left hand for lizard. The right leg stays active, keeping it lifted as the torso folds. One forearm, maybe two touch down. Inhale, rising up. Staying low, you just walk yourself over to the right edge of the mat. Turn the feet so they're parallel. And exhale, fold forward. If you'd like to take a different variation with the hands, feel free. And grab your ankles, your big toes. Take the arms behind your back, interlacing the fingers. And exhale, releasing the hands. And again, without changing anything about your legs, you just walk your hands to the top edge of your mat, the outside of that left foot. And that deep stretch and reach to the right lateral leg. And remember, kind of like with gate pose, as we try and go deeper, there's a tendency to let that left shoulder start to roll down on us. So you want to try and lift it up. And sweeping back to center, take a breath hanging between your legs. And then walking yourself to the top edge of the mat as you turn your feet and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And a gentle bend in your knees. You look forward, and on inhale, you float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale as you rise all the way back up. Full extension. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, you close your eyes. Tadasana. And palms together at your heart. Gesture balancing the body and mind. As we start to shift the weight to the right. Gentle bend in that knee, setting up for eagle pose. When we cross that left thigh over top. Left toes can touch down. They can hover. Or they tuck behind that right calf. And you sit your hips down into it. Nice solid foundation. And maybe taking the arms out in front. It'll be that left elbow underneath the right. You cross the elbows, twist you tie the forearms. Trying to lift those elbows while keeping your hips set low. And inhale, you rise up, untie, and exhale, hands to your side, feet firm. Tadasana. And palms together. The weight shift to the left. Gentle bending that knee. And start by just crossing that right thigh over. The toes touch, hover or tuck, you choose. But feel that you're stable. You're set in your stance. Then you add the arms. That right elbow underneath the left. Cross the elbows, twist your tie the forearms. With an inhale, you rise up. Untie your legs and arms. Tadasana. And taking the feet about mat distance wide. Arms straight out in front of you. You slide your back down, imaginary wall. Coming into a squat. We're going to be here for a little bit. So if it bothers your hips, your knees, your ankles, you can always sit yourself down. But once you hang into your stance, a deep flexion at the hips, you're going to straighten that right arm out. Right hand's on the floor in front of that right foot. Right knee stays behind the right tricep as that left arm reaches up and away. Nice open twist. If you want to bind around that right shin, feel free. Right elbow wraps in front. Left arm sweeps behind your back. And coming back to center. And take a breath. And go to the other side. That left arm straightens up. Make sure that left knee is behind your left tricep as that right arm reaches up. You stay there nice and broad from hand to hand. Or you wrap that left elbow around that left shin. Right arm comes around your back. Chin lifted, crown of the head reaching up. Trying to feel as tall as you can. And back to center. In crow pose. You go right into it if you know. Otherwise, one step at a time. Fingers spread wide. Palms flat. Hips lift. So when you start to bend those elbows and bend those knees, your knees come down right on top of your triceps. Then all you have to do is start to lean forward. As slow as you can so that you can feel your body weight shifting. Your hands get heavy. And the toes float up. No need to try and jump into it. You want to lean out over it. And with your next exhale, you either float or step those feet back. Moving through it, vinyasa. We're going straight to down dog. And exhale, right foot forward. Warrior two. Left heel spins in. Torso sweeps up. Hips and chest are broad to the long edge of the mat. You sit as low as you like behind that right thigh. Right knee is bending as close to 9 degrees as you want. And straighten the right leg out. You reach forward, triangle pose. Right hand lands down. Left arm reaches up. And take that left arm next to your left ear. Extended side triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands to the floor. And you step back, plank pose, top of a push-up. Then lower the forearms to the floor for dolphin. Palms flat, fingers spread wide. You push the top edge of the mat away, sending your hips back and up like you would for down dog. You can hold steady here, pushing the ground away, opening through the underarm, or you take your dives, sliding forward, and exhale as you push back. Three more breaths. Building that strength and stability in the shoulder girdle. One more breath. And on your next exhale, you just press into your palms to lift the elbows. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, left foot forward. Warrior two. You settle in. Nice smooth breath. And straighten out that left leg. You reach forward, triangle pose. Once you set the torso nice and low, bring that right bicep next to your extended side triangle. And inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog, plank pose. And then we lower those forearms for dolphin. And you get in your hold steady. That continuous downward pressure. Or you take your dives. Inhale, forward. Exhale, pressing those hips as far back and up as you can. Two more breaths. And with that next exhale, you push down to lift the elbows. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Right hand comes to the floor inside the foot. Left heel spins in. And that left arm sweeps to the ceiling for side angle. If you want to take a bind, wrapping that left arm around your back, feel free. But you roll open with the torso. Breathing deep into the upper chest. Nice broad line across the upper chest from shoulder to shoulder. Then exhale, left hand comes down. You're going to peel that left heel and draw that left knee towards your nose and kick it through so that you sit down behind that right foot, setting up for Marichyasana A. The right heel comes in as close to the body as you can get it. The right knee points straight up towards the ceiling. That right arm then reaches up. You fold forward inside that right leg. And then you wrap that right elbow around your right shin. That left arm can come around your back trying to catch hands. Or you can keep the left hand outside that left hip. Either way, you're then trying to pull that right elbow towards the back edge of the mat so that you start to push your torso forward towards that left knee. And on inhale, you rise up. You untie your arms. You lean back as you lift those legs. Navasana. We start with knees bent, torso tall. And cross the ankles. Either hug the shins in or hands outside the hips to lift. Then back up. Knees can be bent, or you grab those big toes and you straighten the legs. Trying to lift the sternum, center your chest. And this time, as you cross those ankles, you roll forward, down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Right heel spins in. Left hand's on the floor inside the left foot. And that right arm sweeps up. Side angle. And exhale, hand down. Right heel peels. Right knee draws towards your nose. And then you kick it through. The right leg is straight. Left knee bends, heels in tight. Left arm reaches up. And you fold forward. Wrapping the elbow around the shin. Taking that right arm around your back to catch hands if you like. Or keeping the hand outside the hip. As you start to press that left elbow towards the back edge of the mat, pushing the torso forward. Then inhale, you rise up. You lean back just a touch as you lift those legs, Navasana. Knees are bent or straight, but the arms are parallel to the floor. You cross and hug, or cross and lift. Then back out. Knees bent, straight. Grab your big toes, straighten the legs. Or you practice upward facing forward fold. You let those knees bend so you can catch your heels. You try and get your forearms behind your calves as best you can. And then you straighten those legs out. Those forearms behind your calves, when those legs are straight, you're able to start to pull the legs towards you. Folding in half. Balancing on your sits bones. And on exhale, you cross your ankles, rolling forward, down dog or vinyasa. And a gentle bend in your knees. You look forward to your hands this time and you float or step to sitting. Your hips are down, your legs come through. Paschimottanasana. The arms reach up. And exhale as you fold forward. Catch and hold whatever you got. You bow your head, close your eyes. And reaching out beyond your feet as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. From the lie flat. Once down, you bend your knees. Feet are flat on the floor. Arms alongside the body, preparing for bridge. Or hands above the shoulders, setting up for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet. Lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And on inhale, you push down to go up once again. Bridge or upward facing bow. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins when you're done. A nice tight squeeze. And bring the arms alongside the body, palms flat. Legs go straight up. You hang out there or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. The hips lift, the elbows bend. Hands against the low back as you send the legs up. Few more breaths if you want any variation. Then coming back to center. Toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. Nice and smooth, you unravel. And lie flat on your back. You take your time coming down. Once you're lying flat, the legs are straight, arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You push down into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. You arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown of the head towards the floor. Then exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest. Nice tight squeeze. And the arms in the cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. As you release the knees over to the left. One final twist. Inhale back to center and over to the right. Inhale back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs. Shavasana. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales. More active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. And turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale as you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. And you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining. Great to have you here. and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you all next time.